Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generous support of our Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza coverage. We are live at Gen Con 2015, and I am very excited to be checking out something that I personally backed and our camera guy personally backed. We are with the creators of Drinking Dice, Wilbur. So what are Drinking Dice?
Let me grab one here so I can show it to the viewer. A Drinking Dice is a D8 with 6 sides, numbered 1 through 6, and it also has a give a drink icon and a take a drink icon. And the basic premise behind it is you substitute D6 in all the games that you have, like Risk, Catan, Monopoly, if you're into that kind of thing. And instead of rolling a D6, you roll a drinking dice. If it comes up on the take a drink, you take a drink, re-roll it. It doesn't change any other game mechanics, and it turns any game that requires a D6 into a drinking game. That was the basic premise, and then it kind of exploded from there with Kickstarter last year. We started out with just the white color. We reached some stretch goals and got the red color. Then we got green, we got blue, we got yellow, we got ivory. We got each of the 6 colors are available with numbers and with pips. And then once we got to that point, a lot of people wanted to guarantee that they got one of each die and all that. So we developed the Drinking Dice core set, which we package here, and it has 2 of every die for a total of 24 dice. And then we also have these dice bags, 1 of each are included in the core set. And we developed 16 micro games, not all of which were developed by me. I initially developed 10 micro games to go with the game, and as you do a Kickstarter, you get to network with other people that do Kickstarters. And so I reached out and got 6 other game designers to design a micro game for the game. So we have 16 total micro games in the rule book. A lot of them are great. They go from 1 to 24 players, and that's kind of the premise behind it.
All right, so how much does it cost for the individual Drinking Dice, or how are they sold exactly?
Well, the individual dice will not be sold other than at conventions, just because of the logistics of having an online store and all of that. We're not a big enough company. But if you catch us at a convention, you can buy the individual dice. If you want 5 red and 2 white, we can accommodate that. And the dice are just sold for $1 here at a convention. We also have a special convention price of the game. It will be available online on Amazon for $29.99, and also we've got a distributor lined up, and we're distributing about 600 games out to friendly local neighborhood gaming stores, and they'll be selling it for the $29.99 also. But if you're at the convention, we do have a special price if you can meet us here. You get a good deal.
So it's very exciting. It started off just like a short, narrow idea, and then it just Kickstarter just blew that open. That is awesome.
Right. And that's kind of the thing with Kickstarters. You start out with one thing, and you have a goal, and then you reach the goal, and you still have 3 weeks left in your Kickstarter, and it's like, okay, what now? What now? And Kickstarter is set up with the stretch goals. It's like, okay, well, if we meet this much, then we'll do this. If we meet this much, we'll do this. And we kept knocking out the stretch goals and going further and further through the ceiling, and it is what it is now because of all the great backers out there on Kickstarter, like both of you guys.
So thank you very much, Wilbur. And I can attest these dice are really nice, high-quality dice. They're very cool just to play with, mixed into games, all sorts of cool stuff. But if you're enjoying this live Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And, of course, check out our awesome sponsors below because they rock, because they help send us here so we can talk about Drinking Dice and other awesome stuff like that. Thanks for your time, YouTube.
Bowers Game Corner presents Gen Con Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generosity of these great companies. They support us, go support them.